Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant and we are here once again to continue our playthrough of Icewind Dale 2, the Enhanced Edition. In the previous episodes we cleared out this initial area of Targos. I'm assuming this is kind of a tutorial area, and we are now gonna move up into the actual town. See if we can find Lord Ulbrec and his wife. Oh, containers. Nothing in this one. Oh, there's also a way down. Okay. Another battle axe. This weapons rack is covered with frost-covered shields and axes. None of them look serviceable. These casks bear the mark of Bremen on them. They look like they've been tapped recently. Okay. Are you guys able to enter? Yes, you are. Dead people, a dead goblin, and Koluhm bone cutter. Oh, this is the guy the drunks in the tavern were mentioning. Ooh. There's something over there and something over there.
What?
Okay, let's quick save this and let's send the charismatic fella in front. Yes. Behind the fireplace. Ah, but silence. It seems the living have come. So, this behind the fireplace I think is referring to that container we saw just there. Who are you? What are these bodies doing here? Oh, journal update. This row of vessels here, mayhap, lined up like ships, they have passed on, yes. They have sailed through this life and into the keeping of Old Lord Skull. But their spirits echo still. Old Lord Skull? Yes, the Lord of the Dead, my lord. Merkel is his name, and the road to his bone castle is the road we all walk. It is the way of such things. What happened to these people? When the goblins struck, they brought the first of many deaths. These that lie here are but the finger bones of the skeleton of the battle. Of the two halves, Targos and the Horde, neither was spared, and in death, the halves have become what? Faint whisper like a gust of wind. Yes, but your battles are over now, soldier of Targos, and no, there is nothing to be done. Now rest. Did that corpse just... whispering sound like cloth across the stone floor? Silence, spirit! The living walk among us, and to you, dead one, I may speak at any time, yes. Are you talking to that corpse? No. Listening, perhaps. There is no novelty in such things if that thought is on your mind. The speech of the dead is wearisome. They ask, demand, call, scream for attention. They rattle on like children. Faint whisper hissing. And this goblin here, it still lives out its last moments. Yes, a frightened, gibbering thing, howling at the moment of his death. But what are you doing here, and why are these bodies here? One who can speak to the dead has value on the field of battle. This goblin here, it was Albrecht's wish that I speak to him and learn what secrets he holds in his head. But that is not all, no. What do you mean? The dead are in need of proper burial, and such rites are best performed by a priest of death. The priests of Tempest have no skill in such matters. They praise the fallen in the name of battle, but such things do not let the spirits rest quietly, no. Is this why you came to Targos? I travel where death does. I shadow my lord's footsteps. He has touched Targos, and soon, I think, yes, soon, he will walk among the living of Targos. The wind smells of such things. I came with brothers, the Iron Collar mercenaries, my brothers. So these were the guys we met in the tavern. We have come some distance, but that is not why I have come, no. In the days to come, all of Targos will serve Merkel. All of them worship Merkel, whether they know it or not, and all of them shall come before him. You include us as being Merkel worshippers? I think you are mistaken. By word, perhaps not. By obeisance, perhaps not. But by your deeds to come, I think yes. You will be especially if I judge that those weapons you carry are intended to shed blood in the battles to come. He has a point. If you have ever caused the death of another, you dwell in Merkel's shadow. Even in dying, you serve Merkel and strengthen his kingdom. Thus, his worshippers and followers are everywhere. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is true. The Iron Collar mercenary band said you were staying at the Weeping Widow Inn. Why are you here? I had a room at the inn, I did, but there are spirits there that will not be silenced, no. And I am in need of rest. What do you mean? Ooh, maybe a quest? I heard the spirit weeping in the inn, yes. In the room with the window that was broken long ago. If I had a poetical bent, when night falls, she rises like the tide, and the tears flow from her wounded heart. But because I detest poetry, I will simply say that ghosts, more so than other spirits, are a tiresome bunch. They tend to dwell on things, yes, and howl on about it like dogs outside your window when you're trying to sleep. So did I leave the inn? Of course, for I could not remain. Why does she weep? Who knows? And if there is no gold to be had in knowing, why should one care? Heed me. Ghosts sob and carry on about omens and portents, but in truth they are only clamoring for attention so someone will respect their grief, yes. Death does little for their manners or their etiquette. How could we speak to her? How is it you have lived, yet nothing know... What? How is it you have lived, yet know nothing of learning a woman's secrets? If you would know her heart, then go to her at night. Yes, nighttime is best, I think. I have other questions I want to ask you. Because when they spoke about this guy, they also spoke about another guy. A mage, right? Yeah, this one. Do you know someone named Fane? Fane? Ah, yes, Fane. We met him in Luskan. He serves other interests, but takes Targos' coin. He is Death's friend in this place. He hired us, Joffrey, Kickshaw, and Blanchard, to escort him here, and we have done that. And now the rest suckle on Targos' breast, drawing gold from goblin fear. Foolishness. Other interests? Oh yes, you watch that one. He stays in the makeshift barracks just north of the town hall. If you speak to him, keep your sword close. His loyalties are peculiar ones. And yours aren't? To you, perhaps, yes. But why? I wear my loyalty for all to see. I do not hide it. Nor do I change it when gold is placed in my palm, like a sellsword does. Okay. Well, I think I've heard enough. Farewell. And now we're gonna have Mr. Jan Janssen search for things, because this looks like a hidden switch of some sort. And it could be trapped. And then, okay, this is not trapped. And now we're gonna check out that drawer.
I'm here. Right then.
Ooh. A gold and a gem. This also does not seem to be trapped. It is locked, however. Okay, cool. Another one of those explosive thingies.
Easy as goblin pie.
Okay, so we met Koluhm, I think his name was, right? Koluhm Bone Cutter, yes. I like the music, and I am enjoying the dialogue in this game. It can be a bit long at times, but it's well written.
Ready. Yes.
Who are you? Lumbar Grundwall.
As you request.
By the gods, what now? Calm down. If you're here about the lumber, then you'd best brought more hands to help you carry this shipment, because there's no way to get it from the crane to the walls without more help. And I've said so enough times that you'd think it would sink in. Lumber? What are you talking about? Lord Ulbrec, well actually, spokesman Ulbrec, commissioned a load of lumber from Lonelywood. Oh, this is the area from Icewind 1. And I had made arrangements with him to have it shipped to the Palisade. But I am woefully short-handed, and I am bound by a gold penalty if I cannot get the lumber to the walls. We could help you Oh, oh. We could help you haul it there if you need help. I would need 2 score of men to get it there, and the crane itself is useless, so I cannot even haul more up the cliff face. Damn it all. I never should have taken this contract. What's wrong with the crane? My question exactly. I can find no one supervising its use, nor anyone to see about making it work again. By the gods, my anger's fit to split me in two. Well, we cannot help you. If we find someone who can, we'll send assistance. Okay.
Yeah, not a problem.
So apparently we can find somebody to help this guy. Ah, okay, so this is the Weeping Widow Inn. Which apparently has a ghost in one of the rooms. Aww. We have Doggy sleeping by the fire. I love it.
Your request fine.
Okay, so 2 rooms over there. Kal Hired, or Hired. Now, who might ye be to come sweeping through the doors of the widow? One of a fresh crop of sellswords from the south? Do you know a priest of Merkel named Koluhm? He said he had a room here. Oh, I know that twisted hounds get, I do. That twisted hounds get? Okay. I had a room here for 2 nights, he did. Then said he couldn't bear the weeping of the spirits, so he up and left without so much as shelling out a single coin for the room. Weeping? What weeping? Ah, never you mind about that. It's got the strings of a sad bard's song, and there's no cause to be weighing down your shoulders with such talk. Well, I would like to hear it, especially if I'm going to be staying here. A woman passed away in that room long ago. She was waiting for her man to return from Dualdon, but he was lost in a storm, and the poor woman hurled herself from the window upstairs to the cliffs below. That's not cool. You can still hear her weeping at night, and I've had the room warded out of respect to her grief. A sad tale, to be sure. If there was anything I could do to help her, I would. There might be something I can do to help her. I could look into the matter if you want. Ooh, we gained an item. And journal update. Truly? Well, then here's the key to the room. It should get you past the ward on the door. If you can help set that poor woman's spirit at ease, I'd be grateful, so I would. Her weeping can be heard mostly at night, so that would probably be the best time to catch sight of her. Okay, so what do you mean about the ward? Long story, friend. Had a priest of Merkel staying here, and he scratched the thing on the door. Didn't do a lick of good, he didn't. Okay. So yeah, the priest of Merkel, you mean Koluhm, he said he stayed here for a while. Okay, so we've read this before. So he didn't pay you anything, are you sure? Well, with nothing that matters he didn't. He put some glyph on the door on the room upstairs to keep the spirit inside, but that doesn't stop her weeping now, does it? If anything, it's gotten worse since that damn thing was placed on it. What was the glyph supposed to do? Hells if I know. Torture me ears most like. At least it keeps people from wandering in there. My key still works though. So that's all Koluhm did? Just put the glyph on the door? Okay, an original update. Well, no. He gave me some damnable magic potion, some concoction or another, but he wouldn't even tell me what it was. Only that it was more than enough for the room. Truth be told, I'm too scared to open it, let alone drink it. Can I see this potion? Here you are. Can you make heads or tails of it? Not sure. It does seem magical though. If you want, we could try to identify it for you. Well, alright. If you can figure it out, perhaps one of the priests or mages in town would know what the damn thing is. Or better yet, that wife of Lord Ulbrec, Elithara, she'd probably know what it is. She's an enchantress, he'd tell. Okay. Do you know where I can find any work in town? Why, there's plenty of coin to be had spilling goblin blood. How is it you've come to Targos with steel in hand and not caught word of the filthy little rats? We have. I've already had an encounter with the goblin raiders. What do you know of them? They've been picking at Targos' walls like vultures, and it's got Lord Ulbrec worried. Goblins' thread speaks a bad season ahead, the saying goes, And this time's no different. Okay, so they're actually also trying to break the wall while they had sappers digging in beneath. Okay, well, perhaps we'll discuss this another time. Farewell. So it's not nighttime, right? Can I see the time here? Yeah, it's almost nighttime. It's 6 p.m. A well-stocked bar. You see Cormedian brandy and knee cracker cider amongst the bottles. Okay. Meat. You did notice there weren't any cows in town. Horrifying. Indeed. I had not thought about it.
Right.
Okay, so can I open this, or does this guy go hostile? I'm always curious about the behavior of such things. Okay, he doesn't seem to care. Ooh. So we got some rations and lamp oil. 4d8 fire damage to a single opponent. Okay, cool.
I hear. Right then.
Okay, so it's 6 p.m., so I don't expect it to be considered nighttime. But in any case, I am gonna search for the rooms here. There might be some loot to be had, maybe?
Not a problem.
Okay, this one's open. This one's locked. There's one container over there. Not really expecting drawers and stuff to be trapped at an inn, so... Oh, this is probably the room. Okay, I'll check out that room very soon.
Yep.
First, no, DF3. Yes, okay. What have we got here? DF3. Ooh, money and a fancy dagger. A masterwork dagger. Okay, so it's just a normal dagger, but it has an attack bonus of +1. Fair enough. And nothing else to be seen. Okay. Let's go for this one. A gem and some gold. Nothing over there. Okay, so I'm actually gonna send my charismatic guy in front. In case it becomes nighttime. It's actually 7 p.m. now. And the ghost shows up, you know. Oh, and yeah, the potion. Okay, so we are able to identify it, and this is a ghost-touched bottle. This flask is made of a glass so translucent as to be almost invisible, almost ghostly. The stopper of the flask looks as if it has melted into the glass itself, and a misty liquid drifts within. The liquid within this bottle is nothing but water, but it appears that the bottle itself is magical. The bottle carries the Ghost Touch enchantment, which allows pieces of the ethereal plane to be held within it. What the container's original purpose was is unknown, but you have no idea what Kal Hired, or you, would do with such a thing. Actually, I do. If it allows pieces of the ethereal plane to be held within it, I'm kind of wondering if we can, you know, hold the ghost spirit inside. Might be interesting. This window looks like it was shattered long ago, and only a half-hearted attempt has been made to repair it. Okay, well, I guess it's not considered nighttime yet, so I will return here
What?
at a later time. And can we tell this guy what the bottle is?
What can I do fine?
We did tell him we would check it out. You had any luck setting that poor woman's heart to rest? Every hour she's here rattles my nerves. If anything, her weeping's gotten worse since he arrived. Okay. Not yet, but we identified that potion that Koluhm gave you. It's a ghost-touched bottle. A ghost-touched bottle? But what of the potion inside? There was only water inside. Only the bottle itself is enchanted. We gained experience. That damned priest! I knew it was worthless. Well, thank you for your efforts, but I'd rather such a thing be kept far away from me. I'd sooner keep anything touched by spirits away from me, I would. You have identified the bottle for Kal Hired, only to find the idiot doesn't want it. Why are we calling the man an idiot? Okay. Do you know who might be interested in it? Well, perhaps the Lady Alithara would shed some light on how it might be used. She's said to be an enchantress of some skill. Okay, so this is Albrecht's wife. At the least, she could take it off your hands. But that would be between the two of you. You can find her in the town hall, just to the east of here, if you don't know the way already. Actually, we already went to a great deal of trouble to get it identified. Some gold would make the trouble worthwhile. That's kind of strange that there is no other option. Well, now, you offered to take a look at it, didn't you? If I'd known that you want to be paid, that'd be a different matter. Well, you know, he has a point. Well then, maybe we'll just hide the ghost-touched bottle somewhere in the inn. Who knows? Perhaps it attracts ghosts and undead. Alright. Here you are. And if you can't find a place to spend it in town, you can always bring that gold back here and I've got a room for you. We'll see. Farewell. Okay. Extorting the local populace. Always nice. Okay, so still 7 p.m. Yeah, so it's still daytime outside. I can barely see the green marks on the floor. Galloway Trade Depot. Oh, wait. I hadn't noticed this. Or this. Nothing? Maybe we need to put something over here to repair the crane? Interesting. I was gonna say, this Galloway Trade Depot, I think these are the guys responsible for the contents of the warehouse that we broke it all to pieces before. Okay, so Gemalaya, a wonderful name. Lohman. And Deirdre Galloway. Okay, let's quick save. Let's talk to Deirdre. What? Did Albrecht send you to seize more lumber? Or take a few score weapons, perhaps? Take it all! I'm a dragon's flight past caring what happens to this damn town. What is this place? It's the remains of the Galloway trading post of Targos. Though I fear little will be left after the soldiers of Targos are through plundering it for the war effort. Galloway, I've heard that name around Lusker and Bremen. Good. That means we're doing our job. The Galloway trading coster has grown over the years. My grandfather, Ilmus, used to run caravans throughout the 10 towns, including Lonelywood and East Haven. These are both areas we played in Icewind Dale 1. And I do think that in Lonelywood there was a reference to the Galloway trading coster, or there were actually people there. His age and his love for Cormyrean brandy has finally caught up with him, so he's left the traveling and the day-to-day work for the rest of the family. But enough of that. What can I help you with? Well, I guess I came to check out your supplies. Truly? Well then please look around. If anything strikes your eye, let me know and we'll come to an arrangement. Very well. Okay, well she has arrows. Masterwork arrows. Target arrows, what are these? Ooh. +5 to hit bonus, but less damage. It only deals 1d4. Okay, we have bolts, we have darts. Adron's theorems. 1d4 +1, +3 to attack bonus. Spell process. Target succumbs to the effects of Feeble Mind when struck. That's very powerful. Okay. A short bow, a composite longbow, a masterwork composite longbow. I don't want to spend money on this kind of thing just yet. Light crossbow of accuracy. +4 to attack bonus. Mail Ripper. +4 damage, lovely. Attack bonus +1. Bolts fired from this crossbow destroy all non-magical armor on the targets they hit. Are you kidding? That seems kind of broken. Keg splitter. +6 versus kegs and constructs? Okay. And the executioner's wife. It's a +1 enchanted axe, I think. Yeah, that's just that. Wait, I want to read this. In the filthy port town of Luskan, executions are a daily occurrence and a welcome relief from the monotony of town life. This great axe was the only possession of the town executioner, who was reported to never let the blade leave his side, giving it the name of the executioner's wife. As the years passed, however, the town executioner eventually found a willing mistress in one of the town's brothels, who seemed untroubled by his profession, and he paid her numerous visits over the following months. When the town authorities came to arrest the harlot, who was actually an accomplished thief, for thefts within the city walls, they found the city executioner in her bed and the woman nowhere to be found. The executioner was implicated in her escape, and his own axe was used to behead him in the town square. The execution had a record turnout, and many agreed that the executioner's wife had had her final say on his adultery. God damn. That's a nice story. Black chimes, what is this? A flail? It is a flail. It's a +1 weapon to hit. Upon hitting a creature, the chimes awaken all party members. Oh, if they're sleeping. And grant them a +1 attack bonus for 1 round. Non-cumulative. Okay, nice touch. Ooh. A returning throwing hammer. Oh, it's only 1d4 though. Oh. Wait, so... Okay, so normal throwing hammers only deal 1d4. Okay. Craftsman hammer. I don't really understand this. So this has a +1 to attack bonus, a +1 to damage, but the enchantment is +3. Don't know what that means. Dredging claw. Piercing damage. Oh, it's a +1 polearm. Okay. 9 paces. This looks like a spear. Reach of 3 lengths rather than 2. Jesus. For the purposes of hitting enchanted creatures, this weapon is considered a +1 weapon. Okay, so maybe that's what the enchantment means. Fang. It's a bastard sword that deals additional acid damage. Okay, cool. Well, there's a lot of things here, man. Ooh, a gem bag. I want that. And I think I want these cool looking helmets. Cliffs of Targos. What is this? Is this a shield? Yeah, this weather-worn wooden buckler looks like it was once part of a much larger shield. But repeated blows with an axe or sword has chopped away the edges, leaving only a lightweight buckler in its place. Upon the surface of the shield is a faded symbol of the Targos Guard, depicting the great cliffs rising over the waters of Mer Dualdon. Due to its natural origins, this buckler may be used by druids. Okay. So nothing really special there. And then we also have some cool shields. So, a small shield gives us a +1 bonus. A large shield, a +2 bonus. And the tower shield, ooh. Oh, it gives us an attack penalty. But it also gives us a +4 bonus. I think I was kind of thinking of buying maybe 2 large shields for Corgan and Patricia and then a tower shield for Viconia, because she's not really gonna... I mean, she's also fighting. +2 to defense versus +4 and a penalty. I think I'm just gonna buy large shields. Okay. And an ammo. Flank of the Virgin. Oh my god, what is this? It's a +3 shield. Ooh, +2 to dexterity? God damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna buy the ammo belt, that's for sure. And that's pretty much all that I'm buying. Okay. Do I want to sell something? I'm gonna sell this. I don't think I care about this charm. So we can sell this stuff. We have way too many things in our possession. Okay, so all that. I might keep those just in case. Why am I not using this? Because I'm dumb. Probably. Gold ring and short sword. Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. So, our new toys. I'm gonna give the ammo belt to Settingish because he's gonna be the one using the most ammunition. The cool looking helmet. Yeah, Corgan can have that one. So Settingish didn't have a helm yet. But I think I want to give him this one. Yeah, looks pretty cool. And I guess I can use a helmet? Yeah, it doesn't seem to affect my spellcasting, so why not, right? The gem bag is going to be useful. And the shields, we are going to swap them out for the tiny shields we had. Oops, not that. So she has 20 AC, she goes up to 21 AC. It's not a humongous difference, but it is a difference. Slight inventory management, my apologies. Okay. So, this fella, Loman. If you're not looking to buy anything, talk to Deirdre. She's the red-headed one, not the other one. What? Okay, I'll go speak to her then. Oh god, I look very weird with this helmet on. Now I think I'm Corgan. And Gemalaya. Hey, look, if you want to buy something, you should talk to Deirdre. She runs the place. I'm just one of the workers. I already spoke to her. Is she always such a banshee? She really wasn't. Oh, no doubt. She can be soft when she wants to be, but the water's always raging beneath the surface in her, believe you me. It's like her eyes are lined with teeth sometimes. The looks she can give. Her eyes are lined with teeth. I love it. I also love this expression, but the water's always raging beneath the surface in her. I see. Farewell then.
Yeah?
Okay, like I said, I'm enjoying the dialogue here.
Right then.
Okay, let's continue on. So, I still need a helmet for Jan Janssen. Okay, no containers of interest here. This looks like it might once have been a teamster's house. The door has been nailed shut and it will not open. Okay. Oh, maybe something here. Oh, come on, I had just bought the shields, but at least I can give it to him. Okay, everybody is well equipped. The only thing missing is the helmet. That's fine.
I hear ya.
I hear ya. Wait, where am I? Okay. Ah, Lord Ulbrec Dinnsmore. Okay, so we finally found the home of the mayor. Well, I like that there's a container in between the couch cushions. There's a lot of containers here.
Fine.
Hello, sir.
Who are you? If you're one of the mercenary companies, then your place is at the docks, not here. I've received word we're under attack, and every sword is needed at the cliffs.
Mm-hmm. We just sailed in from the Wicked Wench. We've come to offer our services.
Whoever you are, if you want to serve Targos, then you'd best have brought me word of what's happening at the docks.
We did.
Rumors are flying through the streets, and the people are in a panic. I need information, and I need it now.
Goblins were attacking the docks, but we drove them off before they reached the town.
That's the first piece of good news I've heard since these raids began. You've done well, and are to be commended for your efforts in Targos' defense.
Thank you, I agree.
I would ask you to excuse my rudeness when you first arrived. These goblin raids have been chipping away at my patience, and they could not have come at a worse time. I need to know how these goblins were able to reach the docks without being detected. There was no warning from the palisades, and they were not sighted passing through the main town.
Well, we found a nest of them in a warren of caves in the Targos cliffs. It looks like goblin sappers were able to tunnel up into one of the warehouses and stage a surprise attack.
Damn it. I ordered those caves sealed not long after we drove the smugglers from Mayor Dwalden. But it seems those goblins sniffed them out anyway.
Well, they won't try that tactic again. It looks like the passage they dug had collapsed.
What concerns me is that sapping takes time, even if they were able to break into the old smuggler tunnels.
A fair point.
That kind of effort takes planning, and it means the goblins had to be kept focused for weeks, perhaps months. These raiders are more organized than I suspected.
What can you tell us of the goblin threat?
As you no doubt already know, a force of goblins has gathered in the region, and they have been testing our defenses. They are well armed and well organized. Their attack on the docks is proof of this.
When did they first appear?
At first, it was just a few raiders, a stray arrow over our walls in the night. Then, a merchant caravan from Bremen was attacked on its way to Targos. I sent 2 of my best scouts out to track down the attackers, but they could not find the goblin encampment. Then a band of goblin raiders attacked the walls of Targos itself, an act almost unheard of. We drove them off, but there were casualties, and the attack has forced me to take measures to strengthen Targos' defenses.
We've seen the shipments of wood in the dismantled houses. What are you using the wood for? I'm guessing a palisade or walls?
I ordered the construction of a palisade and several small catapults outside the town, supervised by the commander of the Targos Guard, Shawford Crail.
Shawford Crail?
Yes, you'll report to him for your orders and your wages. Time is short and there is much to be done. Your station will be at the palisades beyond the north gate. I will send the gate guard instructions to let you pass.
Okay. Well, I had some other questions before I go.
Very well, but time is short.
What happened to the scouts you sent to find the goblin encampment?
Emilia and Braston, 2 of my best scouts. They've been gone for almost a 10-day without a word, and I'm worried that they may have run across the goblins. Still, they've survived worse, so I hold out hope for their success.
Yeah, 10 days. Can you tell me anything else about the goblin raiders?
As you know, a force of goblins has gathered in the region, and they have been testing our defenses. They are well armed and well organized. Their attack on the docks is proof of this.
Okay. So I know my orders and I must take my leave. Okay, farewell. So this guy has given us new orders. I'm just gonna explore the house before I actually go out. Hopefully this is not considered thievery. Money. This might be locked. Yep. What is this? A thick crust of oatmeal and cinnamon covers the interior of this pot. Ah, my wife has been baking here. Oh, we have a lady. Heart of Winter. Okay, I'm only picking this up because this is the name of the expansion from the first game. Okay, but it doesn't really say anything special. Okay, actually, wait. The Heart of Winter is often confused with the legendary Heartstone Gem, a powerful scrying artifact that serves as the heart of the Great Tree community of Kuldahar. We did pick this up when we were there. The Heart of Winter is not an object, but an expression frequently used by the Uthgard tribes of the north to refer to a warrior or creature that has rid itself of all except one driving focus, usually revenge or hatred. The expression is often used to describe the barbarian lord Wulfdan, who returned to lead the barbarian tribes in a campaign against the Ten Towns in the Year of the Cold Soul, 1281 Dale Reckoning. I'm not sure what the present year is. Okay, I'm gonna close this just because of the flickering and open it again. According to legend, Wulfdan claimed to be the reincarnation of the shaman Gerard, one of the barbarians' greatest heroes and the one who sacrificed himself in the final battle against the Archmage Arachon many hundreds of years ago. Claiming that his body had become home to Gerard's spirit, Wulfdan rallied the tribes of the north to war to retake the lands that he claimed had been seized by the southerners of the Ten Towns. Establishing a great war camp in Bremen's Run, a narrow canyon under the shadow of Kelvin's Cairn, he fought several quick battles against the dwarves and townsfolk of the region until a small band of adventurers, that's us, arrived in the town of Lonelywood to try to carve out a peace between the Ten Towns and the barbarians. Their efforts at diplomacy are said to have failed, but they succeeded in defeating Wulfdan and saving the Ten Towns from destruction. It is believed that these adventurers are the only reason the Ten Towns exist and thrive to this day. Yay! What happened to these brave adventurers is unknown, and the last known record of them is a sighting of them at the Whistling Gallows Inn in Lonelywood, where they spoke with a halfling traveler who claimed to know of a place where great riches could be found. Shortly after this, the adventurers and the halfling vanished and were never heard of again. So this is like a summary of what went down in that particular expansion. Okay, I enjoyed it, so I wanted to read on it. Legends of Icewind Dale. Traveler's Guide to Icewind Dale. Okay. No. Too long. And this should be his wife, Elithara. Okay. So, I am gonna end this episode right here. So, in the next one, we are gonna speak to Elithara. We're gonna try and identify this scroll that we picked up in the Goblin Cave, where they were tunneling through, and see if this sheds some light on, you know, where they came from, who's ordering them around, all that stuff. And then we also have some orders to pick up, apparently, from the guard commander. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a nice time watching some Icewind Dale 2 Enhanced Edition. If you have any questions, any suggestions, leave a comment. If you want to get notified about other videos coming to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe, everyone.